Oh yeah, chief. I love my black. I love my black. Guess who black? Guess who black? Black. Guess who black? Guess who black? Black. Guess who black?
What's going on? We got quite a few repairs today. We're going to be starting off in DeSoto, Texas and going from there.
Today we are servicing a Nissan Altima. This is getting an oil change and a brake service. For the oil change, it takes 0W20, 4.5 quarts. Oil filter is a 7317. Clean these battery terminals. Check this air filter. Time to replace this. I'm gonna let her know, but I'm gonna clean it out for now. Pretty dirty. Get that oil filter out. And I put it in this pan because it reached over 200,000 miles. I just want to see the condition of the oil, see if I see any kind of metal flakes or anything. So far it looks pretty good. I'll start pouring it out. I don't know for sure. With the brake service is just getting the brake pads disassembled and cleaned, getting all hardware cleaned, getting rid of any kind of squeaks. I've been servicing this car since 2016, and now it's finally over 200,000 miles. That's pretty cool.
Alright, leaving DeSoto and heading to downtown Dallas to check out a BMW that's having some alternator issues.
We are off of Highway 30 at the post office. Had a client that were driving and the alternator just failed. Looked like it's the original one. So it was able to be parked here for a day until the alternator came in. And now we're getting it done. It's a pretty straightforward procedure. These are E12s, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. It's gonna be a T55 socket for the tensioner. Once you got all the bolts removed, ooh, this one's oily. Definitely tell it was the reason. That's the reason it failed. For the hot wire, it's going to be a 13 millimeter. And look at this alternator. We need to figure out where all this oil is leaking from. Also, look like it's the oil filter housing gaskets that's leaking onto the alternator over time and causing it to fail. So we're gonna have to definitely fix this issue.
When swapping out that alternator, you want to also make sure that you swap that pulley and put it on the new one. It's going to be a 16 millimeter. And it's pretty much just a reverse process putting it in. Now I'm leaving downtown Dallas, heading to Irvin to check out a Mercedes that's having some weird issues also going on with the alternator.
All right, now we are out here in Irvin, Texas. Got a call from a client saying they needed an alternator. I said, let me check it out before y'all go and spend $300 on one. And all it is a $15 pulley that caused all this damage, pretty much going out. So it's gonna be a pretty simple fix. I'm gonna verify none of the belt material got behind any of the pulleys, and be able to move forward from there. It'll be a simple fix though. It's gonna be an E12 socket right there. All these other pulleys are good. I'd probably recommend replacing them just because they're about the same age as all the other ones. All right, now that we got that off, we're gonna clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna price a belt and an outlet pulley, and it'll be ready to go. All right, stopped at the dealership and got this outlet pulley and an OEM belt. I'm gonna pull up the diagram. It should be right here, and then put a 16 millimeter on that tensioner right there and route the belt accordingly. It's going to be an E12 socket. All right, we got it on.
All right, now we heading west of here to Fort Worth to look at a Mercedes that sounds like it's having the same issues, but I'll know for sure once I get there.
All right, next car we got is a S550. Pretty nice one too. This client was driving and then the belt burned up. So typically what that means is one of the idler pulleys went bad or something that turns seized up. So we're gonna see what it is. Just like I thought. Idler pulley went bad. Look at that. That's like the second one this week. Tore up the belt. Got it all shredded up. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna figure out what I need. I'm gonna go get this part. This client's at work, works from home, so it's not too inconvenient. Just like that, we got it done. Only took about 15 minutes. Made sure there weren't any debris anywhere else around the system, around the pulleys. Now we on to the next one. Let's start it up. There we are. Like a glove.
Now we're heading to North Dallas, Little Elm to check out a Buick that's having some alternator issues.
All right, now we out here in Little Elm and doing a quick alternator installation on this Buick LaCrosse 3.6. We're disconnecting these battery cables. Then we're gonna take off this hot wire right here. Then there is a tensioner that looks like a 1/2 inch. We'll move this air box out the way so I can have a little bit more access. Just like that, we got it in. All right, before the next appointment, I am heading to another part of Little Elm or Frisco, Texas, to look at a Lexus GS400. It's actually one of my favorite cars. I got a client in West Texas looking to buy one, so I've just been looking in the areas I'm working in to see if I can find a nice one. So we're gonna check this one out. This one only needs an alternator, they said also, but I'm gonna give it the old look around, see if there's anything else. All right, looking at the Lexus now. Overall, it's a pretty good car. With it being a 98, it's definitely going to have some issues, typically with gaskets and whatnot. That model V8 actually comes with a timing belt also, so it'd be good to know when it was last replaced. And if you don't know, then it's probably best to, tires are good, brakes are good. Yeah, tires and brakes are good.
Both with and alignment as well.
Okay.
I changed the back brakes.
Okay. I think overall it'd be a good buy. Replace the valve cover gaskets. Looked like a power steering leak. AC was cold, heater works.
This Lexus was pretty clean. Now I'm heading to another part of Frisco to work on a Honda Pilot that needs a starter replaced. On this model, you have to remove the battery tray to get access to the starter, and it lays right on top of the transmission. You also need to remove the little bracket that's on it. That's like an 8mm. So the tools you'll need are a 14mm and an 18mm for this.
Yep. All right, and we just like that, we are finished for the day. Look how pretty the sky is.
I love my black. I love my. I love my black. Guess who black? Guess who black? 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 Black. I love my black. I love my black. I love my black. Black. I love my man. How your hair move like that? How you learn to cook food like that? How come when you hit the dance floor, your body catch flow and you groove like that? If I'm thinking about facts, amazing contribution from the black skin. African American men and women brought to a different area. Killers don't even bury us thin. Don't even want us to read. Learn, self-educate, but we succeed. Would you believe? Been through so much, but we achieve.